Every night when you close your eyes, you meet the version of yourself you could have been. The stronger, faster, smarter, more disciplined beast who didn't make excuses. And deep down, you know you're not him. That's the pain you hide. The truth is, there's a weaker version of you living in comfort, feeding off distraction and calling it self-care. That version is soft. It quits early. It scrolls instead of works. It complains instead of conquers. And it has to die. Not tomorrow, not next year, now. If you want power, respect, wealth, anything worth having, you need to become the kind of person who earns it. Not by talking, not by wishing, by bleeding for it. No more negotiating with laziness. No more waiting for motivation. Get up, look in the mirror, say goodbye to the pathetic version that's been holding you back. That voice telling you to rest, kill it. That doubt whispering you're not good enough, bury it. The world belongs to the men who decide to take it. Be that man. Burn the bridge behind you. No plan B, no safety net, just war. Win or die trying. Comfort is the silent killer that creeps into your life disguised as peace. It feels warm. It feels safe. It tells you you're fine where you are, that you've done enough, that you deserve to take it easy. And the more you listen, the more you rot. Comfort doesn't announce its arrival with fire and fury. It sneaks in with soft pillows, extra sleep, skipped workouts, postponed goals, and endless distraction. You wake up one day and realize you've become average, predictable, and weak. And the worst part, you let it happen. You chose comfort when you should have chosen pain. You chose scrolling when you should have been grinding. You chose rest when the world demanded war. The reality is this: life doesn't reward the comfortable. It rewards the relentless. Every great man you admire, every success story you repeat, every empire that was built, it came from discomfort, from the pain of sacrifice, the hunger of obsession, the drive to do more when others gave up. If you keep chasing comfort, you'll never know what you're capable of. You'll settle. You'll lie to yourself. You'll shrink into the background while the killers rise to the top. You'll trade legacy for mediocrity. And for what? A few more hours of sleep? Another day off? Another excuse? Comfort is the cage you lock yourself in, and over time, it becomes your prison. Your mind gets soft, your body gets lazy, your ambition dies a slow death. Then you look around, bitter and angry, wondering why others are winning. It's because they chose discomfort. They chose the grind, the pain, the late nights, the early mornings, the discipline. They were willing to suffer now to live like kings later. You want to be elite? Then destroy the part of you that seeks ease. The soft version of you must die. There is no breakthrough without pain, no power without struggle, no glory without war. The second you feel comfort wrapping around you, kill it. Stand up, move, work, sweat, do what you hate like your life depends on it, because it does. Your future is being written in the moments when no one's watching, when you're alone, when no one claps for you. And if you fold there, you'll fold in life. Pain builds warriors. Discomfort creates legends. So lean into it, embrace it, welcome it like an old friend. Is that pain? That's the price of greatness. Every time you choose comfort, you kill a version of yourself that could have been dangerous. Every time you pick discomfort, you take one step closer to the man you're meant to become. Comfort is the enemy. Hunt it down, rip it apart, and never let it return. Discipline is the cure to every weakness you have. It's not talent, it's not luck, it's not motivation. Those things come and go. But discipline, that's what separates winners from the forgotten. Every weakness you carry, laziness, doubt, fear, procrastination, softness, can be burned out by the fire of daily discipline. You're not stuck because you lack potential. You're stuck because you keep making decisions based on how you feel instead of what you know you need to do. Feelings are liars. They beg you to quit. Discipline tells you to keep going. Feelings chase comfort. Discipline chases results. And until you learn to shut your feelings down and act with discipline, you'll stay exactly where you are. Average, unseen, weak. You think the man who wakes up at 5 a.m. loves getting out of bed? No, but he does it anyway. You think the man who trains when his body aches enjoys the pain? No, but he does it anyway. That's discipline. It's doing what must be done, regardless of how hard it is, how tired you are, or how much you want to quit. Discipline is the weapon that kills your excuses. It's the inner force that drags you through the mud when your mind screams for comfort. It is the root of self-respect. When you tell yourself you're going to do something and you actually do it, that's how trust is built within. That's how confidence grows. Not by hoping or wishing or talking, but by showing up every single day without fail. Weakness thrives in inconsistency. It feeds on broken promises you make to yourself. Every time you say, I'll start tomorrow, or just one more cheat day, or I'll take it easy today, you're feeding that weakness. You're making it stronger. And the longer you let it live, the more control it has. But discipline starves it. It cuts off its oxygen. When you decide that no matter what, you will do what you said you would, that's when weakness starts to die. Discipline isn't about being perfect. It's about being relentless. You'll fail, you'll fall, but discipline gets you back up. It sharpens your mind, toughens your soul, and builds a version of you that cannot be broken by circumstance. The world will throw pain, failure, rejection, and chaos at you. Discipline is your shield. It's how you stay focused when everyone else loses their way. It's how you push forward when most fold. It's how you win. You want to be stronger, more focused, more respected? Then master discipline. Don't chase moods. Don't wait for motivation. Choose discipline daily. It's not glamorous, it's not easy, but it's the only way out of weakness and the only path to greatness. Everything you want is on the other side of your bad habits, and the only key is discipline. Kill the weakness, build the beast. Discipline is the cure. Only killers rise. Decide what version you are. This world doesn't reward the kind, the hesitant, the ones waiting for permission to be great. It rewards the ruthless, the focused, the obsessed. The ones who wake up with fire in their eyes and war in their hearts. You're either the man who takes or the one who watches it get taken. There's no in between. Every day you're being tested, not by others, but by life itself. It's asking, are you willing to fight for what you want? Are you willing to bleed for it? And if your answer isn't loud, clear, and backed with action, you've already lost. Because killers don't hesitate. They don't flinch. They rise. The killers in life aren't born different. They become different. They make a choice, a brutal, painful, lonely choice to sacrifice who they are for who they must become. That weak version of you, the one who scrolls all day, who complains, who waits, who gives up after one setback, he doesn't get to win. He doesn't get to be remembered. He gets to exist. That's it. If that's enough for you, fine. Anchor, stay average, stay soft, stay unseen, but don't pretend you want greatness. Don't talk about legacy or ambition if you're not willing to suffer for it, because killers don't talk, they do. They do the work when no one claps. They grind in silence. They sacrifice comfort, pleasure, and popularity to get ahead. They're not chasing balance, they're chasing domination. They show up before the sun and stay long after others quit. They don't fear failure, they feed on it. They turn losses into lessons and pain into fuel. They are not victims of circumstance. They are the storm. And the beautiful thing, you can be that version too, but not without killing the soft one first. There's a war happening inside you every single day. One side wants ease, rest, escape. The other wants progress, growth, victory. And the one you feed is the one who wins. So decide right now, are you the man who gets it done or the man who watches others do it? Are you the one who bends reality to his will, or the one who waits for life to hand him something? You can't serve both versions. You can't be hungry for success while feeding your laziness. You can't chase greatness and comfort at the same time. You have to choose. Killers rise because they have no other option. It's life or death for them. Starve or feast, win or disappear. And when you start living like that, everything changes. Your energy, your focus, your respect, it all multiplies. You walk different. You think different. You are different. So decide right now, the man who moves mountains or the man who dies with regret, the killer or the coward. Decide what version you are and then live like nothing else matters, because it doesn't. This is your moment, the line in the sand where you choose who you become from this point forward. No more running, no more hiding behind comfort, behind excuses, behind lies you've told yourself to feel safe. You either rise or you rot. There is no third option. You either kill the weakness or you let it kill your dreams. The world doesn't wait for you to get ready. It rewards the ones who act, who suffer, who bleed, and still keep going. You have the power to become something unrecognizable. Strong, disciplined, dangerous, but only if you decide to. Burn the old version of yourself. Burn the fear, the hesitation, the comfort. Step into the fire and don't come out until you're forged into something unstoppable. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, is this the man I want to be remembered as? If the answer is no, do something about it. No one's coming to save you. No one's going to hand you greatness. It's on you. All of it. So stop wasting time. Stop lying to yourself and start building the version of you that dominates, that leads, that conquers. It's time. Kill the weakness, kill the doubt, rise.